Hello there. Hello there, everyone. It's Sunday. I am knackered. Hope we're all doing well. Erin, congratulations on getting first, and hello to you, Georgia. Doing right, quite busy the past few days, but finally relaxing. That's good to hear. That's always good to hear. But I'm glad you're doing alright. I'm knackered. But, you know, we're moving. We're going through. I've been on a bit of the Monster Hunter Wilds grind recently. Been giving that a go. I was worried for the longest time I've been playing this game wrong because it felt like most of the solutions to the monsters I was fighting was overly simple. No, I'm playing the game right. I think I was just getting in my own head about it. But, you know, feels good. I'm doing well. I've beaten a few monsters. I'm on chapter 2. So that's really good. And hello as well to anyone else out there that is lurking today. Welcome to part 3 of Spyro Deathless. Not as in the third game, as in the third stream attempting to do Spyro 1. It's been a time. It's been a time. For anyone, by the way, that is lurking that doesn't already follow, do consider dropping a follow over to Georgia. Very, very good streamer. Good friend that I've made in the Buddy Games community, which is one that I do frequent. Recently been doing a lot of stuff with Horizon, and also, not too long ago, also did the original Tomb Raider. Has now gotten to the point that she is a pro at the original Tomb Raider. So proud. But no, like, really good friend to have made in the Buddy Games space. She's wonderful. Do consider dropping her a follow. Pro gamer. Like, what can we say? You are indeed a pro gamer. The demo's out for the new demo's out on PlayStation for the new Atelier game, Atelier Yumiya. Never played an Atelier game in my life. That is that the JRPG that's very focused on crafting? Because I think I remember, like, there's a JRPG that's... Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I haven't given it a try, but I know that it was very much an acquired taste for me, because I try and avoid crafting whenever I can, because a lot of it always seems convoluted to me. I'm a very simple guy. I am the barbarian. I am the Unga and the Bunga. I have big sword, and I hit thing hard until it die. That's just me. But, you know, like, Georgia's a pro gamer, so maybe she'd just go through crafting lists like nobody's business. We don't know. But yeah, so welcome everyone to part 3 of Spyro Deathless, just to do a bit of a refresh on the rules of what we're doing for this challenge. Ta-da! So, I'm not aiming for 100%, because if I did, I'd go insane. If I lose a life, that means a restart. So far, we are at the furthest I have ever gotten in the game without dying. We are at the Beast Maker's Hub World, which is Hub World 4 of 6. So we'll see how this goes. I am anticipating dying within the first 2 levels and having to start again. Because that's just how I roll. I have to collect at least 1 gem and at least 1 of the side collectibles. In this case, for Spyro 1, it is Dragon Eggs for every level where they are available. I need to go through the level in its entirety. I can't just get the bare minimum and then exit level. I need to go through the whole level and get to the exit portal. I can't skip any level. I need to do every single side level, like flights and speedways and things like that. And of course boss levels, but that's just story progression. And basically there is a checkpoint after I beat each of the games in the series. So once I beat Spyro 1, if I die in Spyro 2, I start from the beginning of Spyro 2. And that's the way we're doing it. And the plan is to try and do this for the entire Spyro trilogy. I have a feeling that Spyro 1 is probably going to be the hardest one. I feel like Spyro 2 will probably be the easiest, but who knows? Maybe I'll be absolutely shit at the game. We will not know. The same devs of those that made Blue Reflection, I've heard of that. The 2 magic... Of course there's magical girl RPGs. I mean, that's just standard, isn't it? That's just standard. But yes, so... I think for me, because there's not too much I need to bring up since we last spoke, because I've just been playing a bit of Monster Hunter Wilds and then just catching up with wrestling stuff. Aside from that, life has been pretty simple for me. We're just going to dive right on into the game. So let me just change the screen. Over to here. And this is where the capture card doesn't work. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive, you guys. It's crazy. Also, pardon me, I am just untangling the controller, because I'm using a classic PS1 DualShock, which means we have wires. Ah, the old classic days. Right, okay. And so, yeah, I've got the trailer bookmarked. So I am going to be giving it a try sometime and like, you know, giving it a watch and seeing what it's like. Right, okay, so let's see how long we last. I'm anticipating I will be dead within the next 5 minutes. Right, okay, so... Right, we're at the start of the hub world. And level 1 here, so this is the Terrace Village. Okay, if I no game on. I turned this on recently and it was working. I literally tested this 20 minutes ago and it was working. God's sake. Ugh. Now that is frustrating. Because I literally did do this. Right. No, hang on. I'm going to need to disconnect and reconnect the capture card. Give it a sec. See, that's annoying, because I did actually do this recently. Nope, still not working. Looking at working something. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all, Joe. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, no, do focus on yourself, of course. There we go. Now we've got audio. Every time, man. While I'm on it as well, let me just refresh this. There we go, now the audio's more in sync. Just double checking. Yep, there we go. Now we're good. But yes, I hope everyone's had a good weekend. I hope you've been up to some good stuff. My parents were away for a lovely time away till Saturday morning. So Friday I was on my own, and it was a very quiet one. Same for Saturday, really, because my parents didn't get back till about 2:30-ish. Well, we got through it. We had a good weekend. I got a pizza on Saturday, which was quite nice. Because I really could not be bothered cooking. And I was in the mood for some cook, so I just said, screw it, there's a Domino's near me. I'll get a pizza. Also, I have already sustained 2 hits. I need to heal. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Right. Playing on the Steam Deck while having Let's Plays on in the background. Ah, very nice. Yeah, I'm at the point now with the exporting of VODs over to YouTube that I actually am under the 100 hour limit now. So I can be a bit less manic with trying to get stuff done, because I can actually back up the other more recent VODs and then do them within time. I realised one thing I could do, because I've constantly been doing it on my laptop. I'm just like, I can literally just load my video manager on my phone and just do the exporting from there. So I've just been doing that like every 3-4 hours. I've just been going onto my phone and then exporting another VOD. And I think the next one I have to do is the start of the Panzer Dragoon Saga playthrough, which I will be kicking back off with again sometime soon. After either the Spyro Deathless runs are done or Tomb Raider's done. Yeah, no. Thank you, Fairy. The problem with getting involved in glitches. Yeah, that is true. There is that, but at the very least, I am going to have, you know, I'm at least gonna have stuff there. And then, of course, when I finally get a my PC and everything made up and all that, then those issues should be less prevalent because, of course, my mic and everything designed to work with Windows and stuff. So. Some people who I watch record while streaming. Yeah. I'm not doing that while I've got the Steam Deck because I'm pretty sure it's a semi-decent computer. It's not a miracle worker, but probably something to look at for the future. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, right. We need to run away. I need to heal. I need to heal if I bloody can. Oh, no. Come on, there's got to be heals somewhere. No. No. But I could look at that for the future, Aaron. Right now, I'm just glad that I can stream it all. Away from the PS5, because while the PS5 is good for streaming, it's very basic. I like that I've been able to do some stuff. Oh, there we go, heals. Heals, give me. Right, we're back in business. Oh, damn it. I honestly thought I had a really good run of that there.
Back so soon? Oh, you're talking to me. I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon.
Hey, you alright, Chucky? Welcome on in. Popping in for a moment while having dinner. Yeah, no worries. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Empirical, thank you so much for the 21 months, mate. I appreciate it a lot. Give me 1 second. Let me pop you a shout out as well. Yes, there we go. I've spelt it right this time. But yeah, no, Empirical was back to streaming again, streaming Star Ocean on Friday. I was sadly preoccupied, otherwise I would have gone in and watched and supported and all that. So I apologise for not making the stream, Emp. But I hope it was all good. I remember you mentioning that pretty standard stuff. You'd got some new party members. You progressed with the story and that, and it was a good experience. But do consider dropping a follow anyone that doesn't already follow Empirical. Good friend that I've made in the world of the internet, and very nice, relaxing stream to be in. I always appreciate my time with him. Apparently the Star Wars KOTOR remake is still in the... Oh, it's still being done. Oh. That does surprise me. Thanks for the Klonoa jingle, Aaron, and welcome on in. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. And thank you everyone for joining me today. I've 100% made a harem of a party by accident. I mean, let's be honest, even though we may think it's an accident, deep down in our souls, we know it was always meant to be. In a room with two depressed Liverpool fans called my dad and my brother right now. It's Liverpool, innit? I'm not really a football guy, so I really don't have a dog in this fight. Week was okay. Some good gaming had this weekend as well. Gonna finish Split Fiction after food. Very nice. Very, very nice. Misty Bog. Okay, we're not at treetops yet. Also, hang on. Okay, thank God Terrace Village did not have eggs. I was getting worried there for a second. But I'm gonna play Spit Fiction. Spit Fiction! I'm gonna play Split Fiction eventually. But so far, I have already used too many of my gaming slots. I'm like, I kind of need them for the rest of the year. Because they're... Oh, shit! Because there's a flipping arsehole. Because there's a new Nintendo console coming out. And I will want to play games for it. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, okay, we got a flight level. Wild flight. But you know, we love to hear that. We love to hear that you're going to be finishing Split Fiction, because I have heard nothing but good things about the game. I've got some friends that are playing it. In fact, the easiest thing that I can do to make sure I actually get some stuff on the board is go through the gates. Oh. I have seen a message from you, Aaron. I will get to it as soon as I've done this. Right, okay, I'm on the board, so I can leave this level once I'm done. This is super impressive. I appreciate it. I've just played Spyro way too much. Right, okay, so I have now lost my place, but I've done enough to do what I need to do for this level, so I'm fine. Conversely, my cousin, her husband, and kids are Newcastle fans, and they look to have scored now. Still down to right, okay. Also includes your favourite person, Welsh. Oh god, no. Nothing wrong with loving. Yeah, like I played the original Spyro trilogy a lot. I've played it a lot. But no, thank you for the kind words about my skills, Georgia. I'm probably not the best Spyro player there is, but I'd like to think I've played the games enough that I'm pretty good at them. I know there's like a lot of people that are like that with games like Crash Bandicoot. Mine's Spyro. Right, I could really use a chicken. could really use a chicken right now. There we go. So, Misty Bog is next. Now, if I remember correctly, I think Misty Bog has these, like, bush enemies, and they eat you. And I don't like enemies that do that, because usually they charge at you very fast. Okay, so let me just double check here. Does this level have eggs? No, it doesn't. In fact, oh no, we've actually done all the eggs now that we need to. We've done the bare minimum of eggs. Every level that has an egg, we've got one. So now it's just gems and dragons. Now I just have to get through the levels. See what I mean? They charge you super quick. Bingo. Nope, I don't need to go behind here. Right, okay. Well, that's the thing. When, like, sure, in the grand scheme of things, Spyro's a pretty easy game, but when you add the wrinkle of one life equals a reset, like, you do get a bit more tense when playing the game. No matter how well you know it, because even though I know the game pretty well, I've still died before. And a lot of the time I just waste lives because it's usually quicker than trying to get the other way around and get some more health.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs.
Be on the lookout for attack frog! Thank you. Thank you, no, that's a lot of help. Right, what the hell am I doing? Let's go down this way. Bonk. Should I risk it? Yeah, go on. Okay. Oh, come on! Come on, man. I don't really need to do this, but at this point we're committed. Okay, I really shouldn't have done this. Right, leaving. Oh no, I can't leave. Right, I think my hubris has come to get me. If I die on this, right, compared to, like, literally any other time I've died so far, this one would be entirely my fault because I got too cocky. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Which way do I go? I think I'll go this way. Right, okay. Okay. Now, I need to see, can I find a chicken? Because if I can get a chicken and get some health back, the dream is still alive. No, you bastard! Shit. Right. Yep, this one this one, I have no one to blame but myself. This one's entirely on me. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. I got a bit cocky. I thought, you know, I can do with a few extra gems. Let's go the other way. And then you know what? It cost me. It cost me. Like I have no one to blame but myself. Like I'm not even mad about that one. That is just a stark reminder to just not get complacent. Just, you know, stick with it. But, thankfully, I know that besides that one part, I was doing Misty Bog alright, so I think, so far, we're in a pretty good place for that. I just need to
It's been peaceful here in the fire.
properly get into it. 4% done in about... Well, that's the thing, I don't even need to get 100% to beat the game. I just need to beat Nasty Nork. That's all I need to do. And I think to do that, I think the bare minimum you need is like 85. Or probably not even that, probably like 80. Right. On the bright side, for anyone that's like lurking or anything that hasn't really seen me do this run before, you get to see me go through all the other levels now. I don't know if this particular series I'd put on YouTube just because it's very it's a very niche thing. And like I don't know how many people are doing deathless runs of Spyro. Because most people think, "Oh, it's a game that's a piece of piss." And I'm like, I have had to reset a few times. Oh god, is that a bot? Empirical is a bot. Smite it. I'm busy shooting down planes. Thank you very much. That's it. Piss off, bot. Damn right. Okay. Eating instant noodles and looking at bibimbap restaurants and oh, cool. Newcastle just won, and my brother is a bit miffed. Been there myself, to be fair. When Manchester United lost the 2023 FA Cup final, I drowned my sorrows in KFC. Oh, you're a Man U fan. Yeah, I remember that. It's funny as well, because with some of these flight levels, because I've done them so much, some of them I can just do first try now. Just looking, there's very little Spyro Deathless stuff on you. Yeah, well I didn't think there would be, because it's not really a game known for its difficulty. Death counter, high five. I know. To be fair, number 5 was entirely my fault. I was getting too cocky. I thought, oh, I can go for this extra route and, you know, get some extra gems, because I'm like, we're in a good place, and then no, I died. So it's entirely my fault. I have no one to blame but myself. Right, okay, so, the only reason I don't get that starting Crystal Dragon is because you can't skip that talk, and it's like 2 minutes every time. And eventually it's just, no thanks. Also, the reason why I didn't want to 100% all these levels is because I kind of wanted to experience what it's like to not play Spyro the way it's intended. And I will admit, I don't like it. I kind of like crossing everything off. Like, the fact that I leave these levels essentially unfinished, it does hurt my soul somewhat. So I suppose in many ways, the way I'm playing this game is actually adding some kind of torture element to me. Because it is making me play not how I like to play Spyro. And also the fact that I have to keep replaying the game over and over. There's that too. So we got a Deathless Run of Spyro, and then eventually and then of course in the weekdays we're playing Tomb Raider, and going through all that, which is just a wondrous time to be alive. Because Last Revelation, good game, but my God, is it obtuse sometimes. I need an egg. Kill you, kill you. Thank you, thank you. How's your Tomb Raider series going? It's going alright. For me, out of all of them, I think 3's probably my least favourite, just because it is difficult. It's just a very hard Tomb Raider game. But yeah, no, I'm partway through 4, where we're over the halfway point now. It's going well. Again, some obtuse parts of the game in like puzzle solving and that, but good time. I'm looking forward to doing 5 and 6, because likewise with 4, I've never actually done a full playthrough of 5 and 6, so. Found a good YouTube title for this Deathless series, The Spyro Masochist Deathless Run. I give the Wheel of Time game. Yeah, no, do it. Give the Wheel of Time game a go. I'm curious to what you think. Right, if I remember right, I need to go to the other side here. Is it just over here? Yes, it is. Let's go with that. There we go. Rescued Astor. But yeah, no, the Tomb Raider series is great, Georgia. Like, I will say, if you found Tomb Raider 1 very hard, oh, buckle up. Because all the skills you've learned from 1, oh, you're gonna be put through your paces with 2 and 3. And you know what? That's the way it should be. But no, I'm sure you'll love it. Again, don't know why I'm bothering to collect lives. I took a look at the start of the tutorial for it, and it's... Oh, that's good! Hey, Piggy! Good evening. Good evening, pal. Hope you are doing well. Welcome on in. We died again. And it was all my fault. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm a bit tired, didn't really sleep too well last night, but... You know, we move. To open release on Steam so I can... Ah, yeah. But yeah, like, to be fair though, so far with all the levels we've beaten before, I actually am feeling pretty good about them. Even the ones that we did in Beastmakers before I died, like, I was sort of understanding a bit of the layouts and a bit of the parts that could be a bit of a challenge. So, I'm not feeling too bad about it. I'm actually still feeling pretty good. The more of these levels I do, and the more of the layouts I sort of recall, I'm like... I feel like doing a full Deathless Run I feel like it's possible. I don't feel like it's me being stupid. I feel like, no, I definitely feel like I can do this. Which is what you want, really. You want to actually have a bit of confidence going into a challenge you've made for yourself. I wouldn't do something like a Deathless Run for Dark Souls or anything like that, because I'm not insane. But a game that's pretty easy and pick up and play like Spyro, I'm like, yeah, I can do a challenge like that. Could be fun. There we go. But yeah, no, I'm glad you're doing well, Piggy. I'm glad you're doing well. When I was a kid, I thought this game looked incredible. Oh, you're not the only one, Lispa. I still think the game looks incredible now. Like, it's so vibrant and colourful and has so much character to it. I love it. But no, welcome on in. It feels like it's been ages. Like, we haven't spoken in weeks upon weeks. I hope you've been doing well. Like, I have been keeping up a bit with what you've been doing on stream and that. And like what I've seen, I've been preoccupied with a lot of stuff, so if I ever am there, I'm mainly lurking. But no, it's a pleasure to see you, Lispa. And give me a sec, let me pop you a shout out, lovely. For anyone out there, by the way, that doesn't already follow Lispa, great person to meet on Twitch. She's very nice, very lovely. Plays a lovely variety of games, especially a lot of good Nintendo stuff. Recently started Split Fiction. I did see you starting that. Yeah, no, do consider dropping Lispa a follow. She's wonderful. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no worries at all. But no, it's good to see you. And I'm you're here at a weird challenge I've set for myself, where I'm trying to go through the entire game without dying. Results will of course vary. So far I have died 5 times. So far it would indicate that I'm not doing very well. Sounds like pain. It's not too bad. Like, I got all the way to Beastmakers, which is the 4th main world. And I'm like, that wasn't too bad. How close did you get to divorce with Tommy? Yeah, that's the main thing I've heard. Like, everyone's just saying, I'm sure the relationship will survive if we play Split Fiction together. I'm like, okay. So yeah, no, it's not too bad going through the Deathless Run. Like, I've done over half of the levels now. And like, despite one stupid mistake that I made because I was getting too cocky, it's not been too bad. I just need to learn to, you know, I just need to learn to take it easy, not go overboard. He called me Shrek, so I got, oh god. Tommy, what are you doing, man? Bloody cruising for a bruising. He's my Fiona. Got him. Sweet. A match made in heaven. What can we say? What else can we truly say? But I'm glad you're doing well, and it is really good to see you doing so well on stream and that. It's really been nice, and you know, seeing you enjoying yourself and doing so well, it's been very heartening to see. But it's always a pleasure to see you, Lispa. So thank you for you know, saying hi and popping in. It's always nice. Right, Crystal Dragon. That's my question whenever any couple plays a co-op game. Yeah.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Wouldn't it be a compliment? A Shrek is funny, so it would mean you're funny too. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh no, I still like I've gone back to that clip for ages, Lisbeth. I think it was one time you were playing Pokemon Scarlet, and we were taking the piss because you were we were talking about the ooh voice and that. I have watched that clip so many times, and just like you did it, and then like you just saw, like, and you said it as well, but like you felt your soul slowly die inside. I'm like, yeah, no, I get that. Like, it was a great clip and it was really, really funny, but I'm like, you can just see, it's one of those things where immediately you see the regret on your face. I'm just like, I really shouldn't have done that. and we all know what it means. When the next Pokemon game's out, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna get a repeat of it. Oh no, he didn't. He made it a soundboard sound on the server. Nice. Oh, you wear it with pride, Lisbeth. Wear it with pride. That's what I say. You can do the voice very, very well. That's something not a lot of people can say. Okay, so flame, jump, flame. There we go. I don't know if that's something to be proud of.
Cast him in.
Oh, hi! Anonymous gifter. Thank you for gifting a sub over there to Lisbeth. I appreciate it. Lisbeth, enjoy the emotes and the ad previewing. I do have a few emote slots that I still need to use, and also some emotes I'm just like, I'm not really getting any use out of them, and like, it don't really fit what I'm doing on the channel, so I'm like, I sort of took those slots away, and I'm just kind of thinking of some other stuff I can put in its place. But no, enjoy the emotes and the ad previewing. Yeah, I do like the Astrobot emotes. Those are staying. I love Astrobot so much. Like, those will never leave. They mean too much. Okay, so flame jump flame. But I've never played it. Oh no, it's really, really good. It's one of those games that's a real celebration of PlayStation history. So like, if you're a big fan of PlayStation stuff throughout the years like me, you're just gonna have a massive amount of fun getting all the references. And if you're someone that's not as if you're not as knowledgeable about PlayStation history, there's so much to learn and to sort of look up, and so many little avenues that PlayStation have done throughout the years that are just so fun to learn about, I think. You found and watched the clip? Oh yeah. It's good, isn't it? It's really good. like Lisbeth's voice goes up there. Like, it's very impressive. But I never had a PS3 and 4. So PS2 to PS5. Ah, yeah. So, like, Cole McGrath and Delsin and Fetch from Infamous, you won't have gotten any references for. I'm trying to think, what else will have gone on there that you won't have played? Most of the Killzone stuff. I love Killzone. One of my favourite FPS series. That clip deserves... See? There we go. There we go. That's what we like to hear. Your skills have impressed a prospective viewer, Lisbeth. This is how we do it. Ooh, in the fog. Oh god, I'm just imagining, like, you know those stereotypical things you get in comedy episodes where, like, there's this one guy that, like, looks like he's all beat up on the side of the road, and then just holding up a sign on cardboard. Yeah, will oo-woo for follow. I was about to say that, just like holding up a cardboard sign, will oo-woo for follow. Just to anyone that walks by. Oh, that'd be amazing. Or is it, if you put that in your title and you've got a bunch of random people in the stream, and they're like, they just all follow because you did ooh to them, it'd be so funny. My dignity would never recover. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's entirely if you feel comfortable with it, obviously. But no, the thought alone is funny. And in some cases, that's all you really need. Oh, perfect. Absolutely wasted. Also get roasted so hard by my... Yes, there is that too. But who doesn't love a good roast every now and then? Of course, the roast that I'm usually thinking of are the Sunday ones. Love a good Sunday roast. Roast potatoes, parsnips, oh god. Roasts, but yeah. Okay, so the reason just keeps me around is to roast him as well. It's not the only reason I keep you around. The other reason is that you're actually very good friends to me. The roasting is mainly just a byproduct, more than anything. God, my nose is so itchy. Gonna need to sort that out on the break. Right, and through here. And the lanterns. Keeps you around to sass him. No, I don't keep you around to sass me. There we go. But actually, I was going to say, Lisbeth, this is something I was going to ask you, because I know recently you've done a lot of playthrough stuff for the 7 Remake and 7 Rebirth. How you been finding that? Because there's a lot of people that I know that have, like, done a playthrough of some Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff that, like, don't really have much experience with the Final Fantasy series, and I'm always curious how they find the games. As, like, someone that's not necessarily that much in the know about Final Fantasy. Okay, so there's an egg thief that I'll be chasing around. Ah! Switched it on me. on. Almost got you. Got him. Hey yo! Hey yo, Richie! You alright, bud? Welcome on in. Hope that life is treating you well, Richie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Made it to the point of no return in FF6. Very nice. I appreciate that you've been taking the homework very seriously. Rebirth has so many fun minigames. It does. It really does. I was blown away by the amount of minigames that you really have there. Was at my parents' last week because I was substituting at high school there, and then I got sick, so haven't played it for almost 2 weeks, but it's been really fun. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that you've been enjoying it. Like, now that you've done that, I'd be very interested to see what it would be like for you going to a more classic one. There's, like, all the old trappings of Final Fantasy, like, you know, it's turn-based, and you gotta do, like, equipment management and things like that, and, like, moving around spells and skills and stuff like that. Because there's bits of that in the 7 remake, but not really to the depth it is in the originals. Hope you're well. I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm tired. I've died again, but we're making good progress on getting back to where we were. I didn't die immediately in Beast Makers, which is good. That was the one thing I was worried about. I didn't want to immediately die. So yeah, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. So as FF6, he was offering. Yeah. No, very good one to play. Very good one to play. Like, when it comes to the classics, 6 is seen by many as one of the favourites, so... My equipment management in 6 is passing the optimal button. Yep. It's usually it, yeah. That's usually how it go. But I'm glad you've been enjoying it, Chucky, and I'm glad that you've finally got around to, you know, crossing off a game from your backlog that you meant to do for a while. All because I was kind of forcing you to do it. Otherwise, then it's just like, well, I guess you're just going to miss my entire playthrough then. I dangled that carrot over, and then it was kind of easy. But yeah, no, FF6, from the bits I've played of it historically, I can recommend it, Lispa. Very, very good game. Very good game. What about you, Richie? What games have you been playing lately? What's been taking your fancy lately? Have you been doing much gaming at all? My big brother also has the entire Pixel Remaster collection for the Switch, so maybe he would borrow it. Yes, that's good. Well, in that case, you've got 6 great... Well, I say 6 great games. You've got 6 games to play. All quite different, actually, when I actually think about it. The way that they do all the systems in 1 through 6, quite different. Even though they're all essentially turn-based, the way that they do the entire formula, all quite different, which is very, very good. I like that Final Fantasy always stays very fresh.
How's a dragon supposed to...
I wanted to play another Pixel Remaster anyway, so you just gave me... Yeah, well, I mean, that's really all you need at the end of the day, innit? You just need someone to give you a reason to do it. Right, that's the egg. It's also kind of weird to me how I'm doing a lot of this on autopilot now. Like, I don't mean to. I've played the game enough at this point that I'm like, yeah, no, I can do these levels pretty comfortably. At least the first 2 worlds I can. But yeah, in terms of the Pixel remasters, I still need to do 3, 5, and 6. I did quite a lot of 6 back in the day, but I never actually finished the full playthrough. So that'll be a fun one to stream. I am going to be streaming that this year. As soon as the Tomb Raider remasters are done, actually. And I've also done the playthrough Panzer Dragoon Saga that I left off at, that I still haven't gone back to. Do need to do that. All in due course. Adley Gaming all at the moment in a bit to keep my mental health on the up. I've been doing more physical stuff, gym, running meal, prepping, which is eating a fair bit into my gaming time. Next game is God of War Ragnarok though, It'll probably start next week. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And I'm glad and like this is the thing, and something that a lot of people probably don't talk about too much, because of course, you know, sometimes when you can talk in the past about like your mental health. Sometimes it can maybe feel like it comes across as depressing, but like I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about it enough. That like, you know, self-care is important. You know, like looking after yourself, making sure that you are doing what you need to in the moment to make yourself feel good. It's always so important. So, you know, like good on you for, you know, really taking that time for yourself, Richie. Because like I know a lot of people, and I would have done this in the past, that just like I just stick to things like gaming because it's my hobby, and I just expect it to help. But it doesn't always do that. Sometimes you need to do something extra that just like gets you out of the headspace, gets you out of the funk, and really helps. So no, like really, really fair play to you. Like nothing but admiration for that, mate. Nothing but admiration for that. Make a lot of plans with family and friends as well, trying to keep so mentally busy and sociable, because that's when I get I get exactly what you mean. I spend a lot of time alone. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I pretty much I go for a walk every day except Sunday, just because Sunday I like to rest and hang out in bed and stuff and have a lazy day. But I do like an hour or so walk every weekday and every Saturday now. I always hang out with my brother when his family visit on Saturday afternoons. I always do watch parties Fridays and Saturdays. I always hang out with my parents every afternoon after dinner. So we pop on like a quiz show or something that was on, and then we try and answer the questions and have a good time with that. So like I have like a good solid routine where I am staying sociable in there. And of course I'm streaming, which like, sure it is on my own time and I am physically alone, but like there are people in chat that I speak to every now and then. So I am always in company, always chatting with people, which does help. Like over the last year or so, I've done a lot of work trying to sort of like work on the mindset when it comes to, you know, loneliness, and when I've dealt with anxiety and depression stuff every now and then. And it feels like, yeah, exactly. And this is something that, like, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't necessarily get unless they've done it themselves. Because for a lot of people that don't get the whole streaming thing, they'll probably just see this and just think, you're just speaking to a screen. But I'm like, no, like, you're speaking to living, breathing people that are, like, around the world. In my case, like, various areas of Europe and the UK, some Americans and all that, and, like, it's really cool. It's really cool how something like this really brings a few people together in a collective space, which I always appreciate. So I started board gaming a few years back. I don't play video games as much, mostly just on YouTube. But saying that the Steam Deck has been a big help with getting back into still something being ready to streaming again and want to look into it. No, I again totally understand. I won't name them because, you know, I don't know how much about this they would be okay with me talking about. But I know someone who is a streamer that is going through something similar, where it's like they've been doing a lot of fitness and routine for themselves in terms of like the healthy headspace, and like, to be fair, they were already doing all right beforehand, but they wanted to take an extended absence from streaming for themselves. And like I've told her, like, I'm not necessarily saying hi every day in a Discord because you know, she's spending time for herself, but I've just said, you know, like, when you're back, you know, I'll be there, obviously. And like I appreciate that she is taking that time for herself and really looking after herself, because I can tell from when we've spoken a few times since she started doing that, she is proper happy and proper healthy. Like, you can tell just in the words that she says on Discord when we talk back and forth. Like, she's done fantastically, and I can't help but feel so happy for her, really. It's like friends and family that don't understand how all throughout COVID I wasn't lonely because all medicine. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Also, Abby! Alright, Abby. Lurking legend while game. Ah, you're the legend. What you want about? You're the legend, Abby. But no, thank you for the lurk. And oh, you've been here a while. Ah, fair enough. So you probably heard me yapping away. But no, always a pleasure to see you, Abby. And I hope you're doing well. I know that you started Tomb Raider Chronicles recently. I actually there is another streamer that I've been watching as well. That's like always streams DGen hours in America. So I'm like, I wake up and she's live. So I've been seeing her go through the Tomb Raiders, and she's recently started Angel of Darkness, and been going through that. So it has been fun to see her go through the journey. Like, she had a very controversial opinion that her favourite of the series so far has been Tomb Raider Chronicles, which you don't really hear that opinion often because, you know, it was a game that had a very short development cycle and that. But like, clearly there was a lot of love poured into that she'd noticed because she adored Tomb Raider 5. So. I need more chicken nuggets. Hello there for the first time. And Mishka, hello there. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope that we're all doing well. It's a pleasure to see you all. But no, I hope you're doing well. Is there a way that people abbreviate your name that you would prefer me to say? Like, do you want to be called Chicken? Do you want to be called Nuggets? Do you want to be called Need? But by all means, let me know how you would prefer to be called. Or empirical, like, are you fine? Are you fine with Nuggets? I just want to make sure I'm referring to your username how you would like. But no, it's a pleasure to see you, and I hope you're doing well. Chick Nuggies. I can do that as well. I can say Chick Nuggies. In fact, that is quite a nice name. It rolls off the tongue. But no, it's always nice to see new people. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my attempt to Deathless Run all of Spyro. We're on attempt 6. Nope. We got nuggets and chili. Ooh. At like 12 a.m. Oh yeah, no, I can imagine. See, every now and then there's like that one thing that you just really want. But I get that. Like I love chicken nuggets from like McDonald's and that. I had like a pizza from Domino's yesterday, and like I could have like done a proper meal and all that, but I'm like, nah. I think you once gifted me a sub on Buddy's channel, but I found out way later because I'm still learning how to... Oh yeah, no worries at all. Like, I do stuff like that, not all the time, but, like, every now and then, so, like, no worries. Like, for new people and all that, if they get a sub or anything and they stick around a bit more for a channel that I really like, I'm like, it's a bonus for me, because, you know, they get to experience what I enjoy. And that's what it's all about, really. Like, the Buddies has been a great community to be in, and I'm glad that doing that helps a person to stick around a bit more, and they get to hang out and have a good time, so no worries there. Also, I did see Fickle. Empirical, do you mind popping a shout out for Fairly Fickle? And the opening statement is, only on Twitch would that be a serious question. Would you like to be called Chicken or Nuggets? Yes, no, very much so. Very much so. But I hope you're doing well, Fickle. I hope you're having a good Sunday. It's a pleasure to see you. I hope you've had a good weekend. I'm glad that your N64's been working again, so you can continue your Donkey Kong 64 playthrough. I am very happy about that, because I know that you were a bit down in the dumps about it. Understandably so, because I'm always like that when a piece of retro hardware breaks for me. Mishka just called me a goober. Kind of. You kind of are, but, like, you're a very lovable goober. So, I think it kind of works out. You almost accidentally stole something. Yeah. Yeah, no, that'll do it. That'll do it. I mean, it's up to 3 months through gift subs before I even followed it. Yeah. Yeah, that happened. That's happened with a bunch of channels I've been in where, like, I've never subbed to them before, but I've got, like, 8 months worth of gift subs for them. It happens. Bring out my name as you wish. I made a silly name so I can hear people say it and giggle. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. I would not lie. I feel like I would probably do the same. Also, we have a minute coming up until the ads, guys. As soon as the ad break starts, I will be just heading off, getting some water, stretching and all that, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes. So when the ad break starts and I'm on the BRB screen, and make sure you're doing that as well. Take some good care for yourself. Look after yourself. Make sure you're looking after you. That's the most important thing. I would appreciate it if you do that. Oh, hang on. I wanted to pick that up. Right, Alpine Ridge, the first level that gave me multiple deaths. But I hope you're doing well, Fickle and Mishka. I hope you're having a good day. But yeah, the ad break's about to start. I'll pop you on BRB and we'll be back in 3 minutes. So use that time for self-care, guys, and we'll be right back momentarily. welcome back, everyone. Before we continue, did you just accuse my spine of being irresponsible? You see, I think I did, because you shrimp literally every hour on the hour, Fickle. Your posture is dreadful, and I think you'd even agree with that, because you have a posture check redeemed for a reason. And the thing is, right, muted? I shouldn't be. Wait. You did not just make me look. Did I just get got? Did I just get got by Fickle? Did Fickle actually just get me with the oldest trick in the book? Is your... Oh, wait! I said... No, shit. For her, I am actually muted. Oh, God, hang on. I'm wondering if Fickle's on mobile and she's accidentally clicked the little speaker icon that just automatically mutes the stream. I wonder if she's done that. Because I have done that once or twice. And caused the thing to just go kaput. Also, what's up, gamers? You alright, Nico? I assume that's Nico. Welcome on in. Empirical, if you're about, you mind just propping a shout out for Buddy Games as well, who recently did a full stream playing through one of my favourite games that we've done recently. They played Incredible Crisis, and then because they'd not used the full stream time, they then went to play some Final Fantasy X because it's a running meme on the channel. How was your Incredible Crisis experience? Watching your stream, hilarious. I said it in the chat, but the Ferris wheel minigame, as soon as you said you were playing Incredible Crisis, I was waiting specifically for that. Like, specifically for that one part of the game. Because I knew what the reaction would be. And you know what? So happy with it. So happy with it. It was an amazing experience. And for my personal experience, you blanked it out? Yeah, sure. No, that's going to stay with you. That's going to stay with you, Nico. And you know what? It should, because it's a very memorable moment. Also, Fickle can hear again. Way! But now Twitch Mobile's been freaking out for me lately. Yeah, nah, it does that. It does that. It is the only thing the buddies talk about. It's such an incredible game. Yes. Yes, it is. It is honestly a very, very, very good game. Very hard in areas. Like that that little rhythm game you have to do with the wife. Jesus. Like all the mini games with the wife are actually very hard. Alright, wait for it. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. But yeah, no, I'm glad you can hear again, Fickle. Because you can hear all the crappy commentary I do.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic...
You know, stream's nothing without crappy commentary, you know what I mean? I'm not as refined in my commentary compared to other people. You see your reaction to some of the bits though? Oh, I am... well, like the ridiculous quiz. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the VOD's still up on Twitch, but my plan is I'm going to be starting to publish some of the VODs on YouTube. Starting April 1st, and the first one I'm going to do is Incredible Crisis. So once the YouTube channel's all up and running and everything like that, I'll pop a link in my links on the channel, and then we can you can go through some VODs should you wish. It was a very fun stream, I'll admit. It was one of my favourite streams. Yeah, the Ferris wheel especially got quite the reaction out of me. Nico's a rhythm game expert at this point. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Just had to remember the sequence. Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, you... Ah! Flipping hell, Alpine Ridge is back at it again. Oh! God! God damn it. I knew it. I had this sinking feeling in the back of my soul that Alpine Ridge was going to do it to me again. Right, we're starting again. God's sake. But yeah, no, the ridiculous quiz was really good. On the... What was it? Yeah, the ambulance and all that. Oh no, oh yes. Yeah, no, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. Right, my hope is, because the first 2 deaths have been pretty early on in the stream, I'm hoping if I play well enough, I might be able to get all the way to where I was before we end up. I might just go a bit longer, to be honest, because I'm kind of in the zone. But yeah, no, I'm curious, by the way, Fickle, because of course you've done DK64 last stream, and of course you've been away from it for a while. How do you feel now that you've done a full stream with it? Do you feel like you're back in the rhythm of it? And back in the swing of things with the game? Or do you feel like it probably still needs a bit more time? Have you considered getting good? You know what, Mishka? You know what? I don't think I have. I think I need to do that. You might have just given me the secret I need to succeed. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Cheeky bugger. I find it quite apropos that half of the deaths I have sustained in this challenge has been on one level. And not even just one level. The same thing in one level. Alpine Ridge wants my ass. Such is life with platform gaming. Yes. Yes, get good. Or just stop playing. Stop playing. You're embarrassing yourself at this point. Like, thank you. I don't even know what I'm not even know what I'm saying anymore. This Josh has trouble with the trolley. Yep. Yep. Thankfully, that trolley challenge, A, will not be mandatory to do my Spyro 2 playthrough, and B, if I fail in it, I don't have to restart the game, because it doesn't involve you losing a life. If it did and I had to do it, I probably would go insane. But no, thank you everyone that's popped in for stream today. I appreciate it. It's nice to see so many friendly, familiar faces. It's always very heartening. to see everyone. So thank you for spending some time with me for Sunday. And of all places on the internet you could have you chose me, and I do appreciate that very much. So thank you very much for spending some time. Going with getting gold on Sackboy levels, and I get sweet hands, and there's lots of cursing. Yeah. I still need to do a full playthrough of Sackboy. I never did. I'm ready to get back into DK64 now. I'm especially ready to get past the wall level. Yes, I did see you doing that, and I felt so sorry for you, because water levels in a lot of classic 3D platformers aren't very good. Great Whale of Time when I accepted that I didn't want to 100% the game. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of games I can easily recommend doing the 100% because it's not like it's a massive undertaking. Like, Spyro's not that bad. Aside from, like, one or two things, going for the 100% is pretty standard, really, because if anything, the main thing it expects you to do is explore the entire level, which you'd be doing anyways. But something like DK64 or Banjo-Kazooie, there's a lot to it, which can be quite the undertaking. Especially Mario 64. There's so many stars in Mario 64 that are actually a nightmare to get. It's why I don't really like trying to go for 100% in Mario 64, which is why I've never done it. I've done every single star at least once, but like 30 of those stars I hated doing. I just don't do them anymore. Blasphemy, I know.
When you free
I don't bother 100%ing a Mario 3D platformer. Shock horror. Gasp. If there's any 3D Mario game you want 100%, do it with Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy's great. What am I doing? I'm not even looking anymore. I'm just jumping. God's sake. Sort your life out, Josh. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, it's over here. That's where I need to go. Bloody hell. Right, it is here. There we go. Yay! No, no! Oh no. No, the skills are starting to slip now. I'm making rookie mistakes. This isn't good. That's not what we want. That's not what we want in this game. We don't want it. We don't want it no more. It's crazy. Right, okay. I don't even know what that voice was. But we're there with it. Okay, so got the egg, got some... I think after DK64 I'll need a break from the N64, but yes, no, I totally understand that. You had a thought about what might be next after DK64? Like, have you got some games lined up that you're thinking of wanting to dive into? Do you want to stick with platformers? Do you want to try something else like an RPG? What's sort of in your brain, Fickle? What are you sort of wanting to do?
After you freed up.
I was so sad when I finished with reading. Yeah, like Spyro 4 would be great. It really would. Like I feel like even though it's not one-to-one what Spyro 1, 2, and 3 are, I can recommend Spyro: A Hero's Tale if you ever find a way to play that. That's like the only game after the original 3 in the series that was very good. Like, it was a proper solid Spyro game. Really, really fun. So I can recommend that one, at least. Couple of days. It's tricky because Outer Wilds is right around the corner. I mean, that's true, but I mean, if... I mean, you say it's right around the corner, but, like, you know, it might still be a bit before, you know, you get over that line. So, I feel like for me, like there's gotta be some games you've got in your backlog. Spyro: A Hero's Tale. I'll write it in chat for you, Lispa. There you go. But yeah, like I'm sure there's quite a few like shorter games you've got in your backlog that you could do, because here's the thing: if it's a short game and you're in the middle of the playthrough when you reach that milestone, you probably only have like a stream or two at that point to finish the game, and then you can jump right into Outer Wilds. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do it there and then. Because like you could do some games like Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. That wasn't like an overly long game. And there's probably some games that might be even shorter than that you can do, that you've always wanted to play, but it's not gonna take up a load of your time. There are a couple things that might be nice to do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh. Got a bit greedy there. Oh no, I'm not going to interrupt. Oh no, I don't expect you to. It's just I know like some people that probably would do that because it's like, well, we've reached it. I need to do the incentive now. Then I'm like, no, you don't. Like, take your time. Actually, go through what you're in the middle of first, so you can actually enjoy what you wanted to do. So that's the thing. Over like the last few months, it's like since the year started, since we started year 3, I have felt a lot more comfortable and laid back with streaming. Because I've always been so self-conscious about being around to support people and hoping that everyone likes what I'm doing, and like befriending everyone and all that, and literally all it served to do was burn me the hell out, and I just wasn't enjoying myself. So this year, the main concerted effort I made was just chill out, just enjoy what I'm doing, and enjoy the company I've got, enjoy the streams that I get a chance to watch, be it lurking or participating in chat, enjoy my free time for when I want to take some free time for myself, and don't feel so guilty about doing stuff for me. Which I feel like, in the grand scheme of things for a lot of us, is a no-brainer. But also, when you're a very anxious person that's been a people-pleaser all your life, it's a very difficult mindset to get out of. Because for so long, the main thing that goes around in your mind is the opinions of other people. And I feel like just the constant anxiety I've felt the last 2-3 years when I've been on Twitch is just... It just ground me down to the point that I kind of realised that, yeah, I kind of don't want this in my life anymore. So, like, be an accommodating person, be a friendly presence, but also don't feel like you have to sacrifice some of what you want to do just to please other people. Because 9 times out of 10, people will just understand. And, like, a lot of the time when you're anxious, you can go through to, like, the worst case scenario, where it's like, oh, if I don't do this, everyone's gonna hate me. And I'm like, no, they won't, because most people are human and they get it. That's just a glimpse into my mind of how much of an idiot I have been historically. Like, don't be older me, don't be younger me, is my point in this. Make sure at the end of the day you're looking after your own self-care and your own happiness. Let that be the message you take away from what I'm saying here, when I'm just rambling like an idiot. If you want a platform that's short and rather forgiving, Pac-Man World. Brilliant game. Brilliant game. Repack's good. The original's good as well. I don't want to wait too long before finishing Oracle of Ages. Now that Seasons is done, it was a fun playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, I am... Oh, hang on. Let me...
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good...
I got a little custom-made cassette-style case for it. It's a very nice thing. Oh. Young you, yeah, no, I was just talking about anxiety and stuff. I got on a tangent. But no, like, I will say, like, this year is perhaps the most comfortable I have felt streaming. Like, since the year started, I have enjoyed pretty much every single stream I've done. Which is what you want at the end of the day. Because if you're not really enjoying streaming, like, that's a good sign that maybe, you know, take a break from it.
Thanks, Spyro.
Because maybe you need to reset. And I'm like, I very much needed to do that. And now I'm happier for it. But I feel like a lot of the stuff like that, like self-care and looking after ourselves, I feel like that's an overarching thing that pretty much we all understand to an extent, given what, you know, we've gone through in our lives and all that. So, like, I feel like just saying that is like preaching to the choir. I'm like, yeah, no, we know. We do it on the regular. Sometimes because we want to, other times out of necessity. Right, now let's actually focus on the game instead of me just going on a random rant. Because I do tend to do that sometimes, where I just rant out of nowhere about whatever the topic. And it's interesting when I get into that ranting space, what actually, you know, strikes a chord with me, and I feel a bit of a passion about. Yeah, I'm sure it's something we all know all too well, mate. But that's the thing, we all work through it. A lot of us deal with stuff like that. And I feel like when you go on the other side of a lot of it, you feel stronger for it in the end, which is what's important. Yeah, and I need to do a playthrough of Seasons and Ages. I will say, though, I remember in Seasons, that one dungeon you did that took, like, 4 streams. Pickle that, God, I felt for you with that one. Because it just felt like the playthrough was never going to end, because it was like, what the hell do I do in this dungeon? Oh, God, memories. Right, we're making good leeway.
Do that again.
We're making good headway. Time for Toasty. Okay, but that was me. Let's remember that I'm a very slow guy. I mean, well, I mean, you do deal with the Twitch chat on the regular. And usually when there's a very interesting story, you're usually just invested in that rather than the game that you're playing. Which is understandable. And of course, you have mentioned in the past that you are prone to having a conniption, so... Yep, nope, that was on me. Timing's a bit off. I generally am gonna go my own pace game. Yeah. It's like there's some games where I like to take my time, and others where I just like to blitz it and just go fast. Like Sonic. Exactly. That's why I'm doing the speedrun mode on Good Maple. Ah, yeah. I'll get to playing that game eventually. I own it. I just haven't played it. Right. Kill some sheep. I find it hilarious that Nasty Nork hired a sheep with a complex for revenge. To guard the opening world. Like, the boss is a literal sheep. When you decide you don't own the game, finish it in one go without doing anything else, it becomes... Yeah, exactly. A lot of games have very different vibes to them. And different ways that you kind of go about them. Like, Ghost of Tsushima, for instance, that was a game where I liked to take my time when I was going through it. Sonic the Hedgehog is a game where I'm not happy unless I'm rolling around at the speed of sound. It's very dependent on the game that you're playing.
Welcome to Peacekeeper.
Thank you, Clancy Brown. I like that a lot of the dragons in this game are voiced by Clancy Brown, aka Mr. Krabs. Having places to go and following your own, but exactly. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Good old Crush 40. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, follow me, set me free. Oh god, you've got it in my head now. Oh, I almost died there. I felt myself clench. Oh, that's bad. First time I heard about Ghost of Tsushima, I thought it was Ghost of Sushi Man. And I thought it was a cooking game where you learn to make sushi from Ghost Sensei. I was disappointed, badly. Yes, no, it's a samurai game. If you want to make sushi, though, you can play Dave the Diver. Because making sushi is, like, part of the game. It's underwater diving and also making sushi. Yeah, that's another one on my backlog. I do need to play Dave the Diver. Everything I've seen of it looks very, very fun. I just need to actually divert the time and do it. Then again, that's the case of most games I own. Right, Night Flight. I was big Ghost of Tsushima for like a 12-hour, but it wasn't really my thing. No, that's fair enough. I feel like, especially lately, those like open-world sandboxy games with like a big, deep story and third-person action combat, there's so much of those lately that the genre feels very oversaturated to the point that a lot of them just blend together to me. And I'll be honest, a lot of Sony's ones do. Ghost of Tsushima Act 2, I got bored of it. That's fair enough. I feel like because I went a slow pace and just soaked up the atmosphere, that was why I really enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima. I purposely played that slow. But of course I know people that just like to bum rush it and do every single mission in sight. And I'm like, for me, that wasn't the way I like to play it. I like to play it cool. Also, I did see a comment from Nuggets. Give me a sec. Just gonna finish this, and I'll be right with the comment. Bingo. Let's see. I did actually play Ghost of Tsushima mostly without playing other games in between, and by the time I got to Iki Island, I was feeling the fatigue. Yeah, so I haven't done Iki Island yet. I purposely waited. Purposely waited to give it a go. I feel like that's been a good shout, because by the time I get to it, I'm like, Ghost of Tsushima will feel fresh for me again. Which is kind of what you want. You know, usually I enjoy those, but usually when I've played them, they've always been either fantasy or sci-fi. Maybe the historical thing just wasn't for me. I couldn't get enough of Ghost of Tsushima, was absorbed by it, yeah. I thought about giving it another chance. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I know there's a lot of people that love fantasy. In terms of games like that, there's a lot of people that like historical or based on true life, real world stuff. It's really dependent on what you get your kicks out of. Like for me, I love the whole idea of samurai in that. So like for me, I was off to the races. Ghost of Tsushima is a Ubisoft-like game by game mechanics, but what makes it way better than any Ubisoft game is the fact that it has a sort. Yes, very much so. You can tell they really put a lot of care into making the game, which it's like getting a burger at an independent restaurant compared to getting a burger at McDonald's. They're both burgers, but you can tell one was made with a lot more care and attention than the other one. And the other one was made just to feed someone. That's that. I went to Japan last month and we visited a samurai and ninja museum. It was really cool. Oh yeah, like, I am... one of my favourite periods in history to, like, read up on and all that was feudal Sengoku Japan. With, like, all the vying warlords and then the three great unifiers of Japan back in the 15th and 16th century. Like, I've been absorbed by that history. I love it so much. And, like, I got a glimpse into that history through video games. But, like, I've read up on so much of it as well, and it's such an interesting part of history that I get absorbed by whenever I read into it. It was a very pretty game, but by the time I got to Act 2, it was so large. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. That's why, again, like I say, I went for like a purposely slower pace. I just let the atmosphere take me. If I didn't do much within the space of a 2-hour session, fine. Gourmet burger, very much so. I had a burger from a local takeaway on Friday, by the way. Oh, God, very good. Very good. And as I know with exploration, but what kept me going gameplay-wise was the feel of the combat. Yes. The combat in Ghost of Tsushima is very fun. Like, when you get that good rhythm going, when you're fighting all the enemies, it's... there's not much of a feeling like it. It's really, really fun. Clifftown! I just need to hope and pray I don't die. I've still got about an hour or so of stream. God, just flipping dove on by from that. Whoa, I'm not gonna make a name for myself out here, boy. Okay. Halvor. Very Viking name, is Halvor. Right, egg thief. Murder you. There we go, dead. Also goes to Tsushima was the first time in a long while where I actually cared about a game's story and character. Very much so, yeah, I really liked the story of Jin Sakai. Very, very good. And I did all the side plots, because I really liked all the side characters that were going on in the game. They all very much had a character and a feel to them, which I really appreciated. Because not many games do that. So it's always brownie points when that actually is done. There we go, take you out. Cauldron. Really appreciate the chats today. A lot of fun topics going on. I've appreciated that. You've been making it a great stream, guys. Right, there we go. This level's done. Enzo. Right, boom, boom, boom. The quest with Jin's old knight. Yes. That's the thing. Like, no spoilers obviously for people that haven't played the game, but like, when you just say that, like, I immediately know the quest you're on about. Yes. Just yes. Right, Like issue starting, no worries. Right, how's that? Are we clear now? There's no stuttering or anything in the audio. Sweet, thank you. Happens every now and then, but like it's lately now we're at the point where it's only like once a stream, so I'm like I don't mind it while I'm just using a pretty scuffed setup with my Steam Deck. So, hey Abdullah, welcome on in. Not doing too bad, thank you. Welcome in the stream. Just carrying on doing the Deathless Run and trying to improve on the best so far. Hope you're doing well. That done. Kill you. But I'm gonna say, if I get the mic issues again when we move over to Windows, then I'm like, okay, then clearly it's something in like settings and stuff I need to look at. But for now, while it's just scuffed setup and that, and it's using a Linux setup, which the mic's not primarily made for, I'm like, yeah, okay. At that point, I'm like, yeah, there's probably one or two things I can improve on for the future. With changing the setup, so. Is what it is. Almost to the retro stall. Oh, you're off to the retro stall. Very nice. I expect a report, Fickle. I expect a report in my DMs when you've been to the store and if you found any good stuff. So says your commanding officer. I always get excited when you go to the retro stores and then you mention, you said, I managed to get a pickup. I'm like, yes, you did. Give me the dates. I need the information. Just came back from the cinema watching the new Captain America movie with my nephews, and I got them burgers. Very nice. Very nice. I do like burgers, and I do like movies. I actually ordered... Sometimes the report is that I found nothing. That, hey, you know what? Sometimes it's the thrill of the chase. Sometimes you don't find anything, but that one time when you do, oh, it's like one of the best feelings. Speaking of movies, by the way, I did order a movie collection today. It's a complete collection of the Showa-era Godzilla films from the 50s through to the 70s. So I'm going to be getting that soon because Criterion, the people that have been licensing it for the UK, they've recently started doing the Heisei era films as well. And I was just really in a Godzilla mood, so I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to watch the films, so let's do it. Yeah, it's a thrill of the chase, Fickle. You're gonna find something. I feel it in my bones. You're gonna find something, or you're gonna get closer to obtaining something. If you don't get anything today, I feel like you'll be on the right track on finding something for sure. More of a Heisei person though. I mean, we all have our taste. Like for me, I don't have any Godzilla experience, so. Like, I'm just diving in. I've played a lot of the Godzilla games and I like them. And I like the concept of what Godzilla is. I've just never watched any of them. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, we'll dive in. I like to do that. I don't dip my toe, I just dive in and then just see what happens. Coupons and got 4 burgers but paid for 2, and I showed my nephew dip his fries and yeah. Good choice, yeah. From my titles to flesh out the Super Nintendo or the game. Yes, there is a lot of very good games you can get for both systems. But you can probably find for cheap actually. Like if you don't mind a bit of a challenge in your 2D platformers, I can recommend Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, or 3. They're all good times. Fresh Godzilla enjoyer. Oh yeah, like in terms of the films, no experience whatsoever. I have seen none of them, old or new. Once that whole Homecoming PS3 from Amazon USA, $20. It's one of those rare PS3 games that doesn't have it. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, no, there's a lot of good you can get for the Super Nintendo, Fickle. Look, I'm looking at my collection. One sec. I mean, you've got Link to the Past, which is like the key one. Super Mario World, that's an essential one. Like, you need to get Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, you need to do that. Illusion of Gaia's a great stream. Ow. That was my bad, I wasn't paying attention. I'm pretty sure most of these I've already put on the recommendations list. I'm sure you'll find some of them. Right. Boom. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 releases on Blu-ray April 14th. Very nice. I need to watch that. I really enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I just carry my list down the aisle and look for game recommendations. Yeah, for sure. Right, let me heal. Okay. So, we're doing Alpine Ridge first. Because I don't want to go through hell and then die at Alpine Ridge. So, we're back at it. We're back at it, folks. Last year Christmas, someone turned his Christmas tree into Godzilla with lights and sounds. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds awesome. But yeah, there's bound to be some games down the aisles. I mean, when it comes to classic Super Nintendo stuff, there's also Final Fantasy IV, which was released as Final Fantasy II, and Final Fantasy VI, which was released as Final Fantasy III in the States. Both of those great games. Secret of Mana you've already got. And that's a pretty celebrated Super Nintendo title. There's a whole bounty of them that are on like online services that I'm like, oh, that'd be a good one to get. I'd need to have a dig around. Update you later. Yep. Please do. Please do. Good luck on the hunt, Private. Good luck. When you play Crash Spyro 3, will you unlock the Crash Bash? They said, nope. Nope, literally just going through the Deathless Run, and that's it. I think by the time I get through everything involving it, I will probably be sick of playing Spyro at that point. I'm like, I'm fine taking a break from Spyro now. And I'm not really a big fan of Crash Bash anyways. But yeah, no, good luck on the hunt, Fickle. I wish you nothing but good vibes with it. Right. Okay. Right, hang on. Just gonna snooze. Just... Right. Yeah, Scoop has played enough Crash Bash recently. And I've caught bits of it, and I can just tell it's turning into hell. Because it's just monotonous hell. Oh yeah, no, I know she's going for 200%. And from what I've heard historically, going for 200% in Crash Bash is hell. A safety report that Atelier Yumir is good. Very nice. That's what we like to hear. We like to hear when games are good. Snooze again. Right. I need to pay attention like a frickin' hawk. Right.
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Yeah. That was really kind of you, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me. For Spyro 1, no, I don't think so. I don't recall what else he's voiced in. Spyro 2 and 3, yes. Spyro 2 and 3 voice actor is Tom Kenny, aka SpongeBob SquarePants. So, like, yeah, he's had plenty of work after Spyro 2 and 3, and even before. Yeah, no, Spyro 2 and 3, that's Tom Kenny. That, like, if you listen closely, it is the same voice as SpongeBob SquarePants. For Spyro 1 it isn't, because it's a completely different voice actor, and then they brought Tom Kenny in. But from 2 and 3 onwards, yeah, no, it's SpongeBob SquarePants himself. He was voiced by Carlos Alazraqui. Yeah, that's a name I've never heard before. But no, Tom Kenny, I have. I've done many things from what I've just... Oh, very nice. It's probably one of those voices that I can't really pin down. It's like, I would like to, but I sadly can't. Come on. Boom. Great. Beautiful. Amazing. Right, we've done Alpine Ridge. Thank Christ. Now we can die inevitably at a later level. Help me. Okay. Okay. Do I need to get this other egg? No, I've already got one in the subworld. I just want to. I just want to. High cave. This is another one I've died at before, actually. But he's done a lot. Oh. Right, okay. This is another level where I'm going to have to pay attention. Because I did die a stupid death on this. That's a terrible start. Right, okay. So here's the thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Right, okay. Sweet. Awesome. And now we get to my favourite area of the level, the one where you cannot die by falling, because fairies will be there to pick you up. My favourite area. Because it means I'm not going to get penalised for being an idiot. Speaking of voice actors, Mark Hamill voiced Marjorie. Yes, he did. Someone should send a copy of that game to Mark Hamill. He would love it. It's a shame he didn't voice... Yeah. Right. Whee! Sweet.
Try combining
Too sweet.
supercharge with...
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Okay. Can't get complacent, though. I could die at any second. I must be cautious. I must be careful. I must not allow my hubris to get the better of me. I must be composed. Boldar.
This...
So if I remember correctly, the boss in this level is Blowhard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, I'm not going to catch him in time. Oh well, I got 3 out of 4. I'll take that. It's a healthy amount of gems. Right. Yeah, cool. Dead. And Wizard Peak. I can't remember what this level is, I'll be honest. I can't... What are you beeping at me for? Oh. Domino's just saying, thank you for ordering some pizza from us. I'm like, yeah, no worries. I was hungry. I wanted some pizza. Did you have an Arnold moment? I don't know what that means. Still got a copy of Yakuza 1 with weird bugs. Yeah. I've never played the original versions of Yakuza 1 and 2. I might do one day. One day. I sound like Arnold for a moment. As in, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or like Arnold from Hey Arnold. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay. Yeah, now I'm following now. I was getting lost for a second there. I'm like, wow. Right. Right. Hexus. We saved Hexus. Wherever they are now, I'm sure they're thankful. Go. Lucas. We've saved Lucas. I'm sure he's thankful. 25. Sweet. Now I just need to restock some of my damage, and then we need to go fight Blowhard. As we are off to do. Oh, 25. Nice. Excuse you. Rude. Right, okay. Kill you. Kill you. Dead. Dead. There we go. That's what I wanted. On to the boss. Oh, there was... no. I didn't have to go backtrack. They were literally here. Alright, boss level. See if I can do this. Do I trust my abilities? No, I do not. Right, game face. Sweet. And dead. And dead. I've got 3 minutes till the ad. Right, got you. Okay, Josh, no need to be flashy, just take your time. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings, just take it steady. Just take it steady, son. Okay. Very good. Right, done. Sweet. Magic Crafters is done once again. Just need to... There we go. And get back to Beastmakers. Sweet. So we've literally just gotten to where we left off the last time that we got here. So, hopefully we can progress a bit further. I just need to take it a bit slower. Right, 3 more minutes. Rest, recuperation, stretch, get some water, all the good stuff. And we'll be right back, and I'll keep going. I'll keep going. So, be right back. See you very shortly. I tell you, I needed that stretch. I needed that quite a bit. Welcome back, everyone. welcome back from the ads. Hope you use that to self-care, like I'd mentioned. Let's continue on. Okay, we're back in Beastmakers. So let's see how we can do. Bruno, we don't talk about him. Terrace Village. Okay. I think with a lot of enemies that you find in Spyro, you need to take them out very quick and not give them an inch. Otherwise, they'll just rip apart your health. Which is why your charging needs to be precise. Like that. Wasn't fast enough. So there is a chicken over there if I need it. I've still got 2 good hits before I'm... Let's make sure I'm full health, actually. And there's one here as well if I need it. So, I can just chill out a bit. Right. Sweet. This is what happens when you get complacent, Josh. Make sure you are paying attention. Okay. Bollocks. That's not good. Now the dream's alive again. We're fine now. Oh boy. Right.
Good job.
Good job, Spyro. Thought I was going to jump over there, didn't you? And run into the line of fire. Nope. I'm going to have to. But just make sure that I deal with some other stuff first. Perfectly timed. Got rid of you, got rid of you. Sweet. Sweet. Get the gems, get the gems. I'm sitting flush with gems. Treasure. Oh yes. Yes, I have a lot of treasure. Pretty good. Okay. So I've done that. Okay. Bunch of twos. Come on, camera, work with me here. Not this time. Not this time. Okay. Cletus. Right, while I'm at it, let me save. Okay, wild flight. Then we'll see if I can do Misty Bog, and then we get to treetops. Then we get to treetops. One, two, three. Shit. 1, 2, 3, shit. Balls and arse. Thank you. There we go. Right, there we go. So I need to. I'm not gonna get it, but I'm just trying to remember. Is it this? Is it that way I go? No, it's that way. Yeah, it's that way, and then that. Right. Okay. Cool. That one always turns me around a bit whenever I go through it. Just it turns me around just a tad, Right, okay. Focus, game face, Misty Bog. Then it's treetops. Then it's hell. Where are we? So we're back at Beastmakers. I'm back right where I was where I started the stream and the last time I died. So. All being well, we're in new territory for the Deathless Run. Hope you had a good dinner, by the way. What was on le menu? I always like to hear what people have eaten. I had a very simple dinner today. I had a chip butty, like a very bog standard Englishman that just wanted something hearty. See, this is the thing, Josh. You don't need to rush through. You don't need to do that. You don't need any more eggs. You just need to get gems and dragons, and you're doing that. Don't ignore the details. You don't need them. Rice with almond stew and green plums. That sounds very nice, actually. It's a tad exotic as well. I like it. I like the sound of that. Hope it was enjoyable. Not today. Oh, the level exit's right there. Right. Bubba! I gotta find Bubba! Right, boom. We're done it. We've gotten further than we did last time. We've gotten further, guys. Now we got treetops. I am shitting myself. Okay, right. Wait, hang on. Yeah, okay. Those are exotic stews even by the standards of the stew-eating country where I'm from. Yeah, I can imagine. They do sound nice, though. They do sound nice, I will admit. Okay. Right, now, there's no eggs here. I don't need to bother with these thieves. I just need to get some dragons and leave. Don't be all fancy, just leave. I just need one dragon. That's all I need. There's the dragon. Okay, I literally just need to leave now. That's all I need. Don't think about it, Josh. Just safely leave the level. Okay. Right, scouting ahead. Am I even going the right way? I don't think I am. I need to go over there. Oh, shit. I think I went the wrong way. We've got further into the demo to try the crafting. They've made it very flashy, showy, but much more simple. Ah! I mean, that'd be good for me. Oh. Kick ass. No, 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 no! Oh no, I'm anxious all the time. What the hell was that? The game just glitched on me. The game glitched on me. With that Spyro, for God's sake. Shit. I wasn't even trying to get into the tornado, but I glitched into it, and then it threw me off course to my death. Oh, for God's sake. That one wasn't even my fault. I wouldn't cut. Then I had 2-piece fried chicken, 10 onion rings, and 10 spicy potato wedges. Yeah. I suppose that grandmas like Spyro so much they play it with their grandchildren. I wouldn't know about that. I mean, you say you wouldn't count it, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. I know that I wouldn't be satisfied. There was a death that wasn't entirely my fault, but I gotta keep to the rules of the challenge. I lost a life, I have to reset.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the fire.
I mean, I'd say that you count it as a glitch on the counter, not a death. I mean, I suppose I can do. Because, I mean, it was really a death that wasn't my fault. I literally just glitched into the tornado. Alright, fine. Let me change that then. Elderly Gamers won my heart, yeah. I'm gonna need to change the font and everything. One glitch. I'm gonna call it a glitch pass. Would you say that that's like a good way of putting it? Like glitch pass? Would it be like a better word for it? I don't know if there's a better word for it. I'd still need to redo Misty Bog again and the flipping flight level. Just glitch is fine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's fair. That's fair to. Now that you've said it, like it's fair to me because it's like it's a death that wasn't even my fault. Like it's not necessarily that I've done something wrong in the challenge. It's that literally the game screwed me and didn't let me do it. So you know what? I'll go to the consensus of chat on this. Let's have a glitch subscription with a discount. Yeah. Glitch death, maybe? No, I'll just keep it as glitch. That way then it's out there that, yes, I did die due to a glitch that was out of my control. So that while, yes, it's a death, it did not count as a reset. I'll also update the rules, actually, now that we've talked about it. I will update it saying death by glitch doesn't count. The death has to be my fault. Yeah, no worries at all, Abdullah. Take care of yourself. Especially if it's 1 AM, make sure you're getting rest tonight. But thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. What'd you say? This is an old game, glitches happen. I could do that too. I was just gonna put death by glitch doesn't count to make it crystal clear in the rules, but could do that too. Sweet. Got off. Got off. Could put both, but that too. In fact, while I'm on it and while this is loading, I will actually write that down in the rules. Give me a sec. Where is it? So, losing a life equals restart, and I'll just... There. Bingo. Death by game glitch does not count. And now I've got a counter in there to make it clear that there is a death that happened by a glitch, so it does not count. There we go. I'm happy with that. So the current run is actually still alive, which I'm happy about, because it means I get to properly try and refamiliarize myself with Beastmakers again. No, that was. I appreciate that, because I was just gonna reset and start from the beginning, but you know the general consensus was that yeah, no, that doesn't count. So I'm like, okay. I think that's more than fair.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are
Attack
cold
frog.
killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, would never count a death by glitch if doing something like this, as it would be beyond my control. Not that. Yeah, no, that now that you know, like now that you guys have said that and like sort of laid it out, I'm like, yeah, no, that is fair. That is fair, because like the death has to be your fault. It has to be something within your control. And a lot of glitches like that, not really in your control. Don't do no death runs, but if I did, but if I did, I would count glitches too. Okay, you know what? Are you just saying that to screw with me? I can tell. You're just saying that to screw with me, Nuggets. And you know what? I respect it. But no, like, I do agree with the general consensus now that you've, like, sort of laid it out to me. I'm like, yeah, no, it is out of my control. I can't help it if the game glitches on me. So I'm like, yeah, no, let's not count that. Because if I counted that too, then I probably would go insane. Right. Okay. So now back to treetops. Now that we've gone through all this, this is where I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die at treetops legitimately next time. Because the game was saying there are no free passes in my game. Oh boy. Right. As an Incredible Crisis 2, I just love the black skies and background bit. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Even though it's primarily due to like system limitations, it is a very cool little bit of atmosphere in that. Right, okay, we've done treetops. I'm fine not exploring that level because I hate it. I'm getting tense now. I'm getting proper tense. I don't like this feeling! Has modern draw distance gone too far? I mean, a lot of modern draw distance is so far that you can see things coming a mile away. I kind of... You know... like the more classic feeling here. Oh, I've already got on that, okay. You had to work around limitations to make things work. The only limit now is budget, yeah. It's not really the same, is it? But yeah, no, I get you, like... Modern Dragon's like, you can see things coming from a mile away. Which is good in some cases. Means you can properly prepare. Right, Metalhead. This was the other level that most people said, oh no, I'm not looking forward to this one. Or you're probably going to have a trouble with this one, because Metalhead is a pain in the arse to fight. Especially in the original PS1 version. Like, he's hard in the Reignited trilogy, but of course, classic PS1 jank, he's probably harder here. I do have a couple ideas on who we can raid today as well. So, I'm not in a rush to find anyone because I think they're still going for probably like another hour or two, both my options, so I'm feeling good about that. Oh! That was my fault, I was not paying attention. I got penalised for it. Ghost of Tsushima, you can go on top of the mountain and see the Korean... Oh, that's cool! I did not know you could do that. I know you can climb on top of mountains, but I didn't actually bother looking into it that deep. Right! Can I beat Metalhead? Alright, good first try. Was actually surprised that went well. I'm getting lulled into a false sense of security, I don't like it. Oh. That was it? Huh. I remember that being harder. Well, okay. On we go. Now out of the tutorial crafting, they have added an auto-add ingredients option with 4 choices: prioritize quality, prioritize effect, bare minimum, and custom. Very nice. Is that a punk? It might have been. Some stupid punk. Ah, okay. How many dragons do I have? I have 49. Jesus Christ. Right, is there any other easy dragons I can free? I mean, there's the opening one at Artisans. Let's do that. It's one of the first times now where doing the bare minimum has actually meant I've had to backtrack. I mean, doing the one in Artisans is very easy because it's literally the first one in the game.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
what about Nasty North?
I'm going after him.
Find dragons first.
Find dragons, you idiot. I don't know. Right, okay, sweet. I'm gonna save. Hang on, is it gonna let me go directly to Dreamweavers from here, or do I need to do it from Beastmakers? Yes, I need to do it from Beast. That's stupid. I've met the prerequisites to go to Dreamweavers. Just let me go to bloody Dreamweavers. I mean, silly. Right. Guaranteed the next thing the game's going to soft lock me on with the Dreamweavers is that once I need to go to Nasty's world, it's going to say, you don't have enough treasure, you need to get more treasure. I'm like, you absolute bellend. Oh yeah, no, I can do this. Sweet. Hello, my good man. Take me to your finest place and send me off on a journey. Here we are. And there's no immediate dragon in sight, so we're going to stop there. We're going to stop there for today. I've saved in the Artisan's World, I've done that. So, we're good. And the Deathless Run is still alive. It is still alive, which is amazing. So, bear with me 1 second, by the way, guys. I am just going to mute the mic and pop to the loo right quick, and then I will do the ending spiel. So, give me just a few minutes, and I'll be right back. I say a few minutes, just give me a minute or two, I'll be right back. Hello! Right. Needed that, because I've drunk a lot of water today. But no, thank you everyone for being here today. I've greatly appreciated the presents. I've greatly appreciated all the company. You've all been wonderful. Thank you so much. Probably one of the busiest streams I have had in a long time. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for the little discussion in regards to that death by glitch. Feel a bit more better about that now. So the next time that we're back for Spyro, which will be next Sunday, 6 PM GMT, we will be starting the Dreamweaver's world. Are we going to keep this going within the one run? Or are we going to die and have to reset again? My money is very much on dying again and resetting. If I'm going to be entirely honest. But, we've gotten further than we have before. Like, first session, we got all the way to Magic Crafters. Second session, we got all the way to Beastmakers. Third session, we have gotten all the way to Dreamweavers. So, hopefully, by that stretch, we should be able to go through all of Dreamweavers pretty comfortably enough, and then go through to Nasty Nork's world, and then do all of that. So, fingers crossed for that. All being well, that should go fine. Thank everyone for being here. If you don't already follow and you enjoyed what you saw for stream today, whether you've been lurking or anything, feel free to drop a follow. It's completely free. I keep follow alerts anonymous, so if you just like to lurk in the background and watch some stuff, I'm not going to call you out or anything. Just, letting that be known in case you haven't seen it in any of the automatic messages in chat. If you are interested in seeing what else I'm up to, you saw it on the schedule on the gameplay screen, but the next stream will be this Tuesday, 6 PM GMT. They've all been 6 PM GMT, and we will be continuing Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation, and hopefully with that stream I can get through all of Cairo and then get to Giza, which is more or less the last main section of the game before we can finish everything up. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping with this week's worth of Tomb Raider streams, that being this Tuesday and this Thursday, both 6 PM GMT, that I can get through most of the rest of Tomb Raider 4, and then with the following week I can maybe finish Tomb Raider 4 and start Tomb Raider 5. That's my hope. And my hope is, of course, with this, that the Deathless Run of Spyro 1 will be done soon, I'm hopeful. And then when the Deathless Run of Spyro 1 is done, we'll start Spyro 2, and Spyro 3, and then go until the games are done. Depending on which one of these things I finish first, be it the Spyro Trilogy Deathless or the Tomb Raider 4 through 6 trilogy, whichever one gets finished first, that will then get replaced by Panzer Dragoon Saga. So I'll either do Panzer Dragoon Saga once a week on a Sunday, or I'll do it twice a week on a Tuesday and Thursday. And then the idea is I will continue that until that is done. That will end off everything that I had left over from 2024. And then we will be able to move into Final Fantasy VI, which is going to be the next game after that. Doing this is mainly just finishing off a lot of the last things left over. I'd meant to do Panzer Dragoon Saga sooner, but other stuff just took my attention, and I wanted to do that stuff first. I kind of wanted to just get a lot of the main stuff out of my head before we moved on. So yeah, lies he calls everyone out. You know that's a lie, Empirical. You know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. Before we wrap up, let me have a look at any thank yous for stream today. I think the main one for stream today is to thank Empirical for the 21 months. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 21 months. A couple offline followers, so thank you very much for that. And thank you to the anonymous gifter, whomever you are, who gifted a tier 1 sub to Lispa. I appreciate it. Just in general, everyone that's been in chat today, whether you were here for a few minutes or you've been here for the majority of the stream, thank you so much for the company. Really enjoyed stream today. I've really enjoyed the chats and the company and all that, and of all places you could choose to be on a Sunday evening, you chose me. So I do want to say a good solid thank you for that, because there's so many places you can be on the internet, so the fact of all places you would choose someone like me is very humbling. It's very humbling indeed. So thank you very much for that. Now let's have a look and see whomst we can raid. Piss off. No way. my god, I haven't seen her stream for ages. Right, that's a backup plan. That's a backup plan. My original idea was to possibly raid Melzelia if she's still alive. Which I think she is. Yes, she is. Sweet. Let me pop the raid messages into chat. Please feel free to do that. Like, if you're low spoons or anything and you just want to kind of relax for the evening, like, fair enough. Like, I would just ask, like, come along for the raid. You don't have to stick around or anything. But I would appreciate if you know, came along for the raid just to send over some love for Melzelia. Great streamer. Good friend that I've made in the world online. I'm going to be meeting her very soon because we're going to a concert in London, which will be very, very nice. There we go there, and I will just pop a shout out for Melzelia. There we go. She's currently playing Final Fantasy VIII. It is her first playthrough, so for anyone that is coming along with the raid, and no spoilers for her if you stick around. No spoilers. We don't want spoilers. But yeah, we will send over the love to Mel and give her a nice hearty hello before we end up our days. So let me just start the raid up here. That is wild. They're going to say that other person that's come back, I'm going to have to say hi to her. Because I haven't spoken to her in frickin' years. Well, I say years. Actually, no, it has been years. There we go. So, raid started up to Melzelia now. Awesome. I've got a stream up over there. Right, so I will pop you on the ending stream screen. We will send over the love to Melzelia. Thank you everyone for being here today. It's been an absolute blast, a totally fun stream. Yes, don't do that, Empirical. Don't do that. Thank you everyone for being here. It's been an absolute blast. You've been a joy as always. Thank you for spending even a few minutes of your time with me this Sunday. You know, time's precious, so thank you so much for choosing me, of all people. But I will see you on Tuesday for anyone that's around for more Tomb Raider Last Revelation. Or if anyone wants to just stick along with Spyro, I will see you next Sunday. But until then, much love, I will see you next time, and goodbye.